Violet, what do you say?
Oh, all right. Ready when you are.
Okay. On your marks. Get set. Go. Ah, Diana, I was seeking Lady Margaret.
Lady Margaret is in the garden, cutting roses, Stephen. She may not return for some time.
I see. Would you mind if I waited for her here?
Naturally not.
Might I sit?
If you are so inclined.
Diana,
Yes, Stephen?
would you take offence if I were to...
Stephen, what are you trying to say?
Oh, dash it all, Diana, must we play at words? You know the message that longs to cry out from within my heart.
Stephen, do I dare for a moment imagine that the message in your heart is the same message that cries from within my own?
Diana, do you mean, do I dare to dream?
Have a care, sir. Have a care. For you know I am betrothed to another man.
And yet you do not draw away.
Oh, Stephen, can you not reason out why?
I am almost afraid to.
Then cease your noble trepidation, Stephen Sellers. For although I am a high-born lady, I am also a woman.
Oh, Diana.
Oh, Stephen. If Dr. Ford should come upon us...
Hang your illustrious fiancé, he shall not have you. Oh, Diana.
Oh, Billy!
Oh, Violet.
Oh, yes. No wonder you two wanted a real sofa.
Now, wait.
I didn't see a thing.
Billy, do you think she suspects?
Could she? I didn't suspect myself till just a moment ago.
Neither did I. That sounds like Miss Montague.
Tonight, but she promised not to come back to the dress rehearsal.
Did you all hear what I heard?
It sounded like Phyllis.
Probably with another 3 pages of dialogue for you.
So, I have just accepted one apology from you. Do you want to have to make another?
No, sorry, Polly.
Why, Phyllis, we weren't expecting you, at least not tonight.
Oh, I knew I'd been a naughty girl, Jodies. But I have so many new and good things to share with you all that I couldn't wait until the dress rehearsal.
Well, that's a relief.
More changes, but Phyllis, we open in 4 nights.
Well, that's why I decided not to wait until the dress rehearsal to stop by. This would be much too much to have to learn in 1 night.
But what makes you think we can do it in 3?
Now, don't be a tease, Henry. Really all very simple. I simply added 1 extra character and cut the love scene.
Cut the love scene?
Perhaps I'm putting it too strongly. It's not precisely cut. Just cut from Act 2 and move back to Act 1.
Oh, well, that's not so bad.
Except it's no longer between Diana and Stephen.
Then between who else?
Yeah, the Lord and Lady are already married.
You can't mean the doctor and the maid, can you?
Oh, perhaps I'm not putting it too clearly. Diana still plays the scene, but now it's with Sir Percival.
What? But Phyllis, how could you do such a thing?
Well, I got to thinking that perhaps a Knight of the Realm was a better catch for Diana than a mere simple...
Phyllis, I don't say why. I said, how could you do such a thing? We don't even have a Sir Percival in the play.
Exactly. Everyone refers to him all the time, but he never actually appears.
Besides, it's kind of rough on Diana if you make that change, since I bumped Percival off before I get to the party.
You do?
Yeah.
Don't you even remember your own plot, Phyllis?
Yes, but I don't recall a murder. Show me where it says so.
We never actually see it done, but when we discover that Percival has vanished, and then Rex has a famous gemstone that Percival was bringing to the party, we figure out who killed him, see?
Murder? I never thought of it as murder. I thought that maybe Rex picked Percival's pocket and perhaps drained the petrol from his car to stop him from getting to the party. After all, murder is
So popular with our patrons.
And we're already advertising it as a murder mystery.
And we do open in 4 nights, Phyllis. It's a bit late to start auditioning Percivals.
Oh, I've written you all the loveliest new lines. Won't you at least have a look at them?
Oh, Brenda!
What?
Oh, not me! Diana! Battles the
I know, but it was a bit of a shock.
Phyllis, this is crazy. How could Dudley be the father when he and Diana have only just met?
Oh, that's explained on sheet 5.
Amnesia?
Yes. You see, that explains why he doesn't remember their meeting.
But if she's carrying his child, Diana must remember something.
Well, no, that's explained on page 7. You see, it was a very dark night.
Oh, Phyllis! This is totally impossible. The whole thrust of the plot's altered. Everybody's got a brand new motivation for what they do.
Surely with a little work.
But in the next 4 days...
We couldn't do it in 4 months.
But I worked so
And
hard.
we haven't. Phyllis, there's no way we can make these changes at this late date.
There's such little changes.
Little? What about the ending? If Stephen's going to marry Diana, won't her pregnancy put a bit of a crimp in the festivities?
We're thinking about that.
More changes. Phyllis Montague, do you have any idea how hard it is to do a play, even one that doesn't change direction every 3 days? This script should have been finalised 3 weeks ago.
Bells, what's this? Lady Margaret goes into shock at the news of Diana's pregnancy and loses the power of speech.
Really? Hey, maybe this version's not so bad after all.
And what about my mother?
What about your mother?
Well, when I first tried out for the part, my mother and sister were looking over the script because she doesn't want me in a play full of sex. Diana's pregnant, I'll have to quit the show.
But she's only 2 months pregnant. I mean, it isn't going to show.
Mother thinks ahead.
Well, if you'd all rather not do my little play.
Okay, Phyllis, hold it right there. We all appreciate the chance to do a play for which we don't have to pay royalties. In fact, doing your play will put the theatre budget in the black for the first time in 6 months. However, when the play reading committee agreed to do your play, it was on the basis of the original script. Now that play we promised to do and we will, but all this new stuff has nothing to do with that agreement.
Well, you say that you now feel free to reject my play.
Not the play as originally submitted, Phyllis. And I'll even allow all the alterations you've already made. But this last batch is just too much.
You have the authority to speak for the entire committee.
No, but when I tell them it's either the first version or no version, I'll have their unanimous backing.
Of course, if you feel strongly about the matter, dear Geraldine. Polly, how do you feel about it?
Well, it is rather near the opening, Phyllis, but
Remember,
perhaps...
she's cut all your lines.
I'm with Jerry.
I agree.
Me too.
You bet!
Right.
Thanks anyway.
Nice try. Sorry, Phyllis.
Right? All right. Do the original version. And if the show's reviews turn out to be a box office disaster...
We'll remember who wrote the original.
Oh!
Do you think maybe we were a little rough on her?
Well, she did take it rather hard.
And she said one night at dinner that she looked upon this play as her child.
It's the only offspring she's ever likely to have.
When she tried to make that child a little prettier.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't put it like that.
Oh, come on, Jerry, don't be an idiot. Phyllis isn't making the child prettier, she's giving it an extra head.